Let's start by discussing the mid-side miking technique, and this is something that's relatively new to me and something that I am very excited about, specifically because I have a new microphone clip. Something I never thought I would ever say or would ever happen in my entire life. I would be excited about getting a specialized microphone clip. What brought this about is I recently got the Beyerdynamic M130 on loan from Beyerdynamic. That's a figure-8 ribbon mic. I already had the M160, which is a hypercardioid ribbon that I bought with my own money. And this is a perfect combination of microphones for the mid-side miking technique. I went into my Discord and somebody pointed out there is a special microphone clip specifically made for these two microphones to get them set up perfectly for mid-side miking. And I bought this from Firemeier in Germany, so it took a while to get over here, and I wrote down the name of the brand, Halter MS130 160. It costs $50 or €50 for a microphone clip. With shipping, I think it came out to $70 US. And the thing that's neat about this is it does hold the microphones perfectly in line. It has your vertical adjustment so you could adjust it in that way, but it also has a horizontal adjustment in case you want to avoid any kind of lopsidedness if you are miking an acoustic guitar and you want to have more of a vertical stereo. It allows you to do that as well. So it's a very well designed and well thought out microphone clip, which is just really neat. I love these specialized tools that are, hey, here is a really niche issue or a really niche use case. Let's go ahead and make the perfect solution for it. And that's what they did, and that is awesome. And although it sounds like it, no, this is not an ad. I bought this microphone clip off of eBay with my own money. I have no relationship with the retailer or the company that made that microphone clip. Let's briefly talk about the mid-side miking technique, which is relatively new to me, and then I'll provide some samples because what better way to hear something or try something out than to actually try it and listen to it? So the way the mid-side miking technique works is you have a directional center or mid microphone. In this case, it's the M130. And then you have a second microphone, which is figure-8. That's going to be the side microphone. Now, out of the side microphone, you are only getting a single signal. So what you're going to do is duplicate that track, pan one of those tracks hard left, pan the other one hard right, and then on one of those, you're going to invert the phase. Now, the thing that threw me off about this technique is the fact that you are actually getting a very stereo image, but the left and the right-hand track are identical. It's the identical sound source. So it didn't make any sense to me how you're actually getting a stereo image. But the way you're doing that, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, is the phase cancellation between the side microphones and the center microphone. Because the phase is inverted on one of them, you're getting a different kind of phase relationship and phase cancellation on either side with the center microphone. I believe that is how it works. But with that being said, let's go ahead and listen to the two microphones separately, and then together we will go center microphone, we will go side microphone, and the signal is doubled left and right, and one of them has an inverted phase, and then I will play them both together so you can hear this stereo track. I don't know about you, but I think that sounds awesome, and it is so cool how this technique works. It just shows how smart and clever other people are, because I never would have considered the possibility of getting a stereo recording out of that. Doubling a figure eight pattern, panning left and right, and then inverting the face of one, never would have crossed my mind to get such a great stereo image. Now, because you are getting a stereo image, it is possible to get a bit lopsided, depending on where the microphone is in relationship to the sound source you're recording, in this case, the acoustic guitar. So if the body is further off to one side of the figure eight microphone, that right side or left side is going to sound louder in the mix, and I wanted to provide a sample of that as well, where I have the microphone in the center of the guitar where the neck meets the body, and then moving off to the sides to show you how wide this stereo image actually sounds. So let's go ahead and jump to that sound sample right now as well. That's it. That's all I have to say about mid-side miking. I have no profound thoughts on this. This is a new technique for me. I was just frankly excited about getting such a unique and specialized microphone clip because I am a massive dork. Also, I was really excited to hear how the mid-side miking sounded with these two mics that are a perfect match for this. The M130 as the side and the M160 as the center.